Hello friends and clients. Today we are going to tour a Grand Suite on Navigator of the Seas. This ship is really the same layout as any Voyager class ship, including the Voyager of the Seas, Explorer, Adventure, and Mariner of the Seas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the difference between suite perks with a Grand Suite or higher on this class of ship, as well as the Freedom class, which includes Freedom of the Seas, Liberty, and Independence of the Seas. They pretty much have the same system and the suites are almost identical. In fact, if there is a difference in suites between any of the Freedom and Voyager class ships, please comment below and enlighten me if there are any differences. So if you're just looking for the Grand Suite tour, you'll get it here, but I would suggest probably putting this on mute since I'm focusing more so on the different perks that you're going to get with having a Grand Suite or better. So as I said before, the Grand and Owner suites are practically identical in size and decor to the Voyager and Freedom class ships. The Royal Suite varies a little bit from ship to ship, but its only extra perk is an escort that takes you on and off the ship. And of course, they're humongous in size. Most of them have the baby grand pianos and everything like that. So here we are in the Grand Suite. So for Grand Suite and higher, here are the perks. But let me warn you that they're a little bit more limited on the Voyager and Freedom class than on any of their other classes of ship. So in other words, you'll feel it more on the Quantum and Oasis class. So even the junior suites in those Quantum and Oasis class come with a worthwhile perk, which is eating at the Coastal Kitchen. So what are the suite perks on a Royal Caribbean Grand Class suite or higher? Well, first of all, the space is obviously larger because you have an upgraded cabin, and the amenities in the bathroom are also a little bit nicer. They also usually bring you a little treat each day, like cookies or maybe a fruit platter. The best perk, in my opinion, is having the Suite Lounge. And the Suite Lounge, which I'll show you in a minute, is the best perk, in my opinion. They have a happy hour from usually about 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., and they include most alcoholic beverages and sodas while you're in the lounge. You also have a suite concierge that helps you out, so you never really have to go to guest services. You get priority disembarkation when you get back home to your home port or whenever you are going to shore. But sometimes this can be a little misleading, in my opinion. For example, priority tender tickets mean that you get a guaranteed spot on that first tender. So if you want to leave the ship after that first tender is gone, you're going to have to wait in line just like everybody else. So it's not much of a perk if you like sleeping in. So you also get upgraded linens, which aren't that great, but they are definitely more comfortable than junior suite or lower. You also get a pillow menu, which I just showed you, that you can choose from about 3 different types of pillows, and of course a bathrobe. You can also have continental breakfast in the Suite Lounge, although it's limited, but you do have breakfast in a different lounge or in a different restaurant, such as Chops Grill is usually what they use, and that has a little bit more of an upgraded breakfast than you would find in the dining room or at the Windjammer. Also, if you carry status with Royal Caribbean Diamond or higher, you'll still get the exact perks that you would on any category, whether you're interior all the way to the Royal Suite. That doesn't change. The only thing it has in common with the junior suites is that you get double crown and anchor points. This applies, of course, to the suites as well. One of the other things that you get is the reserved seating at the different shows, but they are often to the side or very high up. In other words, I just get there early and I like either front row or in the middle somewhere that's not the reserved seats, because in my opinion, those are the better seats. So that's really it. These are all of the perks of having a Grand Suite or higher on Royal Caribbean's Voyager and Freedom class ships. So is it worth getting a Grand Suite or higher? I definitely think so. I think they should make it a little bit more worthwhile, like adding a drink package or maybe free Wi-Fi and a private dining room to match the rest of their fleet, but it certainly is a better way to travel in a Grand Suite or higher than not traveling in a Grand Suite or higher. So I hope this helps. in your decision whether you're going to take a Grand Suite or higher. But if you do, definitely contact me because I do get extra perks, even more so than what you're seeing here, sometimes extra onboard credit or whatever. So go to my website, www.tourdoctors.com, and you could search for cruises there and just make your reservation online. But you could also email me, and I'll give you that email at the end of this video. Here's a little bit more of the suite lounge, which I think you might find helpful and enjoy. For the best value when you book your suites on Royal Caribbean, email me at gari.senderoff@cruiseplanners.com. Go to my website, tourdoctors.com. And don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.